Another MMO coming to Xbox is New World Aeternum. Now, this is from New World. It's the expansion of New World, the DLC of New World, the new big update that's coming from New World. If you remember, New World is an Amazon MMO that was huge a few years ago, absolutely crushed it, spiked, and then slowly tailored off, as sometimes new MMOs do. From what I hear, though, it's very RuneScape-ish. I've never played New World. It's only been available on PC. It is coming to Xbox, though, on October 15th. So we're just a day away here from it dropping on Xbox. There was an open beta for Xbox, and everybody that I know that has played it, everybody that I've seen that has played it, coming from whether you're coming from ESO, whether you're coming from Final Fantasy Online, at least on the Xbox side of things, says that it was fun, says that it was a lot of fun, and they're really looking forward to jumping into it. We're going to review that today. We're going to talk about New World Aeternum. I don't know why I pause when I say Aeternum. It's Aeternum, and it throws me off. It's Aeternum. We're going to talk about it today, though, and then I want to discuss whether or not having MMOs on Xbox is a good thing, whether it's worth it for these developers to be on Xbox. Spoiler alert, I think it is, and I think it's definitely worth it. I've been enjoying Throne and Liberty. We're going to talk a little bit just about what it means going forward and how much better these ports are to Xbox, to consoles, than they've ever been in the past. It's almost seamless at this point. So we're going to discuss. Before we do, don't forget to hit that like button, subscribe to this channel. My name is X1 the Gamer. If you're listening to us on podcast version over on Apple Podcasts or Spotify, please leave us a 5-star review. Please review us. Please share us with your friends. Also, if you're watching this live on YouTube, or not live, but if you're watching the video version on YouTube and you want to listen to it, you want to get it into your podcast listening routine, go and subscribe to the podcast. It very much helps us out. So, New World Aeternum. I'm very much looking forward to this. You're getting a new 10-player raid here. You're getting a new PvP zone. You're getting performance optimization, new cinematic storytelling. Swimming is coming here, which apparently wasn't part of the first one. And obviously, with it coming to Xbox, you're getting enhanced controller support, clearly, because they had to port that over. Now, the developers, if you're watching this live on YouTube, the developers do a little behind the scenes here of what to expect, a video which we're playing on loop. And one thing that really stands out is they say playing with a controller may be the best way. They do use that word may, so they don't guarantee it, but I thought it was interesting that they even said it at all. May be the best way to experience New World. This makes sense to me because I think MMOs with more action combat, which New World definitely has, fits a controller really well. It's much less tab targeting, and it's just even games that are tag targeting, but have action elements or action animations, just feel really good on a controller. Like I said, this weekend I was all in on Throne and Liberty. For those of you that don't know what Throne and Liberty are, it's a new Eastern MMO, a Korean MMO. I believe it's Korean. And it's fantastic. I am just enjoying it. It reminds me very much of Guild Wars, but I've been playing it on Xbox. It's a free to play. It's on Xbox right now. You can go check it out. And it is tab targeting, but it is action animations via that tab targeting. So it feels great on a controller. The other thing here that I think has been difficult in the past with MMOs, ESO has done it really well. They kind of helped pave the way. Final Fantasy Online helped pave the way. But even like a Final Fantasy Online, for instance, I've played Final Fantasy Online both on PC and on Xbox, and it just fits a PC better because it was originally developed for a PC. All of the systems are there. They didn't customize the screen, the UI, the HUD for console in the same way that I think a Throne and Liberty or even a New World has, that just fits console better. And so these old school MMOs, you really have to develop it from the ground up, in my opinion, or redevelop it from the ground up as far as UI and controls are concerned for it to fit a controller better. Doesn't mean that it's perfect, but it's really well done. Again, I'm going to talk about Throne and Liberty real quick. The one thing that they didn't do is they didn't redo their menu system for controllers. So the menu system is very still mouse based. And Destiny did this right, where Destiny gives you the cursor. And you could just use the cursor on every menu. It makes sense. It's an easy way to do it. Throne and Liberty does it in some screens. They don't do it in others. I really hope New World Aeternum does that. It just makes it easier. It makes sense. Destiny kind of paved the way for that. Makes complete sense. I think bringing new MMOs to console is absolutely huge. Now, New World Aeternum is cross save. Wait, is it cross save? No, it's cross play. So you can cross platform play. It is not cross platform save, which I think is a big miss there. I mean, I'd rather have cross platform play than have nothing at all, obviously. But for those who start out on the PC and want to bring their character over to console, you can't. You have to start it on the console and then play. So your characters are separated by where they were originally created, but you can cross-platform play, which absolutely is a necessity in MMO games and just makes the experience, puts the M, the massive, in massive multiplayer online games, right? It puts the M in the MMO. And so it's a must. As far as what our people are saying here, there's an article over at purexbox.com where they kind of take some of the reviews from Reddit, from New World's Game Reddit page, and read some of the reviews or share some of those reviews. Also, some people that I follow on Twitter, shout out James Moran. He's a big Xbox guy. Make sure you give him a follow. He's talked about playing this game and just how much he enjoyed it, how it fit the console really well. It was just a ton of fun to explore the world there. So that's big. So if you're looking for an MMO to get into and you're not really a fan of necessarily like the World of Warcraft classic MMOs, you're more a fan of like a RuneScape type of experience. I've heard New World is very RuneScapey. That New World is the one to get into. But let's read through some of these reviews here. Now, this was from the beta that dropped on Xbox. It was an open beta that you could jump into. Here is what players said. Quote, I tried New World for the first time during the beta along with 4 other friends from console coming from Elder Scrolls Online. We loved it. Most of us got to level 30 and are looking forward to the launch on consoles. We explored as much as we could, enjoying the scenery, and flagged up as soon as we could to have a go at the PvP. Had lots of fun. Very cool. Absolutely love that. That's the thing with these modern MMOs. Again, I'm going to go back to Throne and Liberty here. One of the things that I love is just how beautiful those games are. They're not trapped into, because they're brand new, they have modern graphics. They have modern draw distances where you can look out and see this beautiful world in front of you and go and explore it. And the sense of scale that is there makes you feel like you're lost in this world and encourages you to explore. Here's another comment from Lisichka85 says, I went in with zero expectations, but was pleasantly surprised. Had a lot of fun, mostly questing and exploring, but feel like I only just scratched the surface. See you all on the 15th. Jambi Juice said, AGS has taken, this is New World, has taken a lot of crap the last 9 months, and some of it was warranted, no doubt, but it looks like they did a pretty good job putting this new console version together, and they should get some props for it. Metacritic is not yet out. I checked Metacritic score. The Metacritic score on New World is pretty mixed, because I think when it first dropped a few years ago, there were some issues with it. It'll be interesting to see how these Metacritic scores get updated here, particularly with New World Aeternum. Again, I don't know why I struggle to say Aeternum. It's not hard. It causes me pauses because you rarely see an A right in front of an E with a T. I don't know. But regardless, this looks exciting. Again, October 15th, 6 a.m. Pacific is when this drops. 9 a.m. Eastern time. If you're in the UK, it is 8 a.m. British Standard Time. Very much looking forward to it. I will be jumping into it myself. I will be checking it out. Why are you so into MMOs recently? Well, I'm really not been. I've always been searching for the MMO. The last MMO that I fully went through and level capped on was ESO, and I enjoyed it. The last one that I loved, I enjoyed ESO. I didn't love it. I enjoyed it. It was just nice to be lost in the Skyrim lore, to go through the world, to experience it. But it definitely wasn't Skyrim. Don't think that when you jump into ESO, you're getting Skyrim with your friends. You're really not. It has a different feel. There's some overlap for sure, particularly on the lore side, and that's what's fun. There's some mechanical feels there that is fun, but it's definitely not Skyrim. But I enjoyed ESO. I level capped it. But the last game that I loved, the MMO that I loved and really enjoyed and dove into and sunk my teeth into fully, was Guild Wars 2. And I think that's why I like Throne and Liberty. It has a very Guild Wars 2 feel to it. The storyline is really cool. Now, it being a free-to-play game, there's a lot of systems there that often come with these free-to-play games, and some people really like that, some people don't like it. I'm still diving into those systems fully, but I'm enjoying the world and I'm enjoying exploring it. And it's absolutely a blast. I would love to know what you guys think, though. What do you think of MMOs coming to Xbox? What do you think of MMOs coming to console? Are you into MMOs? What's the last MMO, if you are, what's the last MMO that you got lost in? Now, here's the thing. This New World is not free to play. New World does cost, which I think is good. I think benefits it. I think the free-to-play model, you always hit this wall where you're forced to spend money. And I've just not hit that yet with Throne and Liberty. So if New World can suck me in, and it really is, as the developers say, the best way to experience the game, then I'm all there. I'm all there. So it's a little more sandboxy. It's a little more RuneScapey, which I think actually fits my play style. Definitely more action oriented with its combat, also fits me. So it'll be fun to see. It'll be interesting to see. And I'm very much looking forward to it. Again, October 15th, this drops. Go take a look at it. I think getting more of these MMOs is a good thing for Xbox. I think it's a good thing for consoles. I think every developer is going this way. I even think we are going to see World of Warcraft come to console. I think since Xbox purchased it, there's incentive there. It's going to be huge, and I'm excited for it. More options for us, more options to dive in, get lost in these worlds. Absolutely, absolutely loving it. That does us for today. Again, don't forget that like button, subscribe to this channel. If you're listening to our podcast, please leave us a 5-star review. It very much helps. Have a great rest of your day, guys, and I'll see you next time. Bye-bye.